details. I'm gonna be doing some we're gonna go over some knots, and then I'm gonna explain everything in a minute. So just so y'all can come over here and see. I think y'all see.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. So this is what we're gonna be doing is using a rope, and we're gonna be doing a bear hang or a food hang. So in different parts of the country, there are obviously bears in the wilderness for when you go camping. Not all campsites are like this. So you want to be able to hang your food safely so a bear doesn't come in the middle of the night and eat all your food. So this will be how we hang it. So you want to find a limb. I already got it thrown up here. You want to find a limb that's high enough because bears can stand up and they get between 6 and 10 feet tall when they stand up. So you want to make sure it's high enough, at least 14, 15 feet off the ground and at least 4 to 5 feet away from the tree. Because black bears are very good climbers, so they could easily climb up a tree and just grab it. So what we're gonna do is a mechanical advantage or a pulley system for a tree hang. So the first knot is a figure 8 on a bite. So this is when y'all might want to come get close so you can see it. I'm not gonna test anybody, but just so you know. So you're gonna tie the rope and you wanna make a loop in the rope. So it's just a knot that has a loop, and you're going to hook a carabiner to it, like so. And then this is going to be able to cross back through the carabiner, and you're going to attach your bag to this end of the rope, this loop. So. And then there's going to be 2 ends of the rope, so you're going to have one you're going to hold right here, and you're going to lift this all the way up until this carabiner is right at the top of the tree where your rope's still. You don't want your rope to go up there too, because you need to hold on to it. And it doesn't have to go all the way to the top. You see about where the carabiner is now? That's about as high as you want it. And you can just let that hang there. And we're going to take this end of the rope and we're going to tie it off to a tree. So if y'all want to come look and see how I tie this. So what we're going to use is called a friction wrap knot. So it's really not a knot. We're just going to walk around the trees. And when you get here, you want to go over the load line, and you can do this 3 or 4 times. And then when you get to the end, you're going to tie a knot onto the load line where it's going to be hanging. So this knot is it's called a 2/2 hitch, so it's good for tensioning lines. So you're going to wrap it twice around the rope to where it makes 2 little knots. And you're going to go across, and you're going to go over the rope and then back through and tighten it down. And this way, when I put weight on that, it's going to tighten up. So we're going to open it around this again. And you see how that knot got tight whenever I put tension on this? So from here you could take a bag, which would normally have your food in it. So you want to get all the food out of your backpack after you finish hiking for the day and put it in a central bag, and then you hang it up on top of something using another carabiner. And then you'll just back up a little bit, and then you could just pull on this rope, and it goes all the way up to the top where the carabiner is. And then using this pulley system, it makes it twice as easy to pull up. Like I said, it was a mechanical advantage, so it makes it half as easy to pull up weight that's heavier. So anybody could lift this up, no matter how heavy it is, to an extent. It'll get harder after a while, but anybody could pull this pack up, for example. And then you would just do the same knot you did on that tree with this one, and just tie it off. That's just basically how to do a bear hang. And it's just as you untie everything and it'll slide right back down in the morning when you wake up. And a bear wouldn't be able to get that in the middle of the night. So that's all it is. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to try it? Want to try it? Somebody want to help her? So I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna let y'all do it, and then I'm gonna stand here. And if y'all want to all work together as a team, you can. And then if you have any questions on the knots, you can ask me.